writers perform, in which young adult writers from across the country take to the stage and do strange things like perform.
Dude, wow.
Seriously speaking though, we hope that through YAWP, you guys can experience poetry alive and better understand the value of literary arts. On this fine night, with even finer MCs, expect yourselves to be mesmerized,
To be bemused,
to be enchanted,
to be charmed,
to be uncharming,
to be bewildered. Gentlemen and all else,
presenting to you YAWP.
He's dead.
And he's dead. He's dead.
We're your MCs for tonight. On a more serious note, let's welcome our guest judges for tonight.
First up, we have Miss Peng Qianxi. Peng Qianxi is a poet, translator, and teacher. Her poetry has been featured in several anthologies and journals, as well as on London's Poems on the Underground. Her poetry collection, Literature Thought Crystallizing, was shortlisted for the Singapore Literature Prize in 2012. She has taught literature in the School of the Arts and Raffles Girls' School, and is now a full-time private tutor specializing in A-level literature. She is also a former living head of Hwa Chong's CLBDFS.
Next up, we have Ruth Tang. Ruth Tang's poetry has appeared in Quarterly Literary Review Singapore. She has won the 2016 National Poetry Competition Singapore and has been longlisted for the University of Canberra's Vice Chancellor's International Poetry Prize 2016. Clearly, wildly talented. Who would do that? She co-edited the Singapore Remote 2016 anthology and is currently co-editing the 2017 one.
Last but not least, we have Joshua Ip. Joshua Ip is the author of 3 volumes of poetry, and his collection, Sonnets from the Singlish, won the Singapore Literature Prize in 2014. He has co-edited numerous poetry anthologies and has been actively involved in building up the writing community in Singapore, initiating the first Singapore Poetry Writing Month in 2014 and directing Singlish Station, a local literary non-profit.
Confession, someday we'd like to be as cool as these judges. Without further ado, we give you the performances. First up, we have a mythical creature to beat all mystical creatures, a beast both grand and majestic. Here's Dragon, performing My Heart, originally by Rudy Francisco. Dragon wants you to know that he's been writing poetry for a long time. Think 3 weeks. He believes that he's on the path to becoming a Nobel laureate in literature, but then again, honesty and realism aren't really his strong suits. My honest poem begs the question of whether the poem is honest or he is. Whatever the case, be prepared to be brought on a journey of tall tales and fantastic.
They say that they save the best performances for the last, so that's the reason why I'm the first person. Jokes aside, I shan't drag on any longer. My honest poem. I was born on June 27th. I hear that makes me a Cancer. I don't really know what that means. I'm 5'5.5". I weigh 50 kilograms. I don't know how to swim. And I'm a sucker for a girl with a nice smile and clean sneakers. I'm still learning how to whisper. I'm often loud in places where I should be quiet. I'm often quiet in places where I should be loud. I was born feet first, and I've been backwards ever since. I like ginger ale. A lot. I've been told I give really bad hearts. People tell me it feels like I'm trying to escape. Sometimes it's actually because I am. And secretly I get really nervous every time someone comes close enough to hear me breathe. I have this odd fascination with things like sandcastles and ice sculptures. I assume it's because I usually find myself dedicating time to things that will only last a few moments. That's also why I tend to fall in love with people who will never love me back. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually much easier than it seems, and to be honest, I think it's safer this way. You see, relationships, they often remind me that I'm not afraid of heights or falling, but I'm scared of what's going to happen the moment that my body hits the ground. I'm clumsy. Yesterday I tripped, I fell on my self-esteem, and it shattered like an iPhone with a broken face. Now, I can't even tell who's trying to give me a compliment. I have never been in the military, but I have this purple heart. I got it from beating myself up over things I can't fix. I know it sounds weird, but sometimes I wonder what the bed sheets say about me when I'm not around. I wonder what the curtains would do if they found about all the things I've done behind their backs. I've got a hamper that's overflowing some really, really loud mistakes in the graveyard my closet. I'm afraid I've let you see my skeletons. You grind my bones in powder and get high on my fault lines. Hi, I'm Dragon. I enjoy frozen yogurt, playing basketball, and laughing at my friends for absolutely no reason at all. But I allow myself to cry more than I need to. I have solar power confidence, a battery operated smile. My hobbies include editing my life story, hiding my metaphors, and trying to convince my shadow I'm someone worth following. I don't know much, but I do know this. I know that heaven is not a place we have to die to get to. I know that heaven is full of music. I know that God listens to my heartbeat on his iPod. It reminds him that we still got work to do. Thank you.